Well, one of the great friends of Sunshine FM and particularly our program here, Tracy, is Casey Barnes, and he's pretty pumped at the moment. Brand new single, brand new film clip, and I believe he's just been added to the lineup for the Plantation Festival.
Sure has.
So we better get him on the program and find out a little bit of what's going on in the world of Casey Barnes. Mate, big time for you the last couple of days.
Sure has been. Oh my goodness, it's been pretty hectic, but yeah, really excited to have this new single out there today officially. So it's all going really well.
For the people who haven't heard it yet, and obviously we're going to play it at the end of the interview, big bass, big drums, it's really got a punchy sound. And I know people who've followed your music, they know that you're quite eclectic in what you do, but it's probably a little different from what we've heard Casey Barnes do recently.
Yeah, it's true. It definitely is, and I guess you've heard some of the stuff I've done with Rick Price, and we've done a couple of ballads and some lighter stuff, and then there was Flesh and Bone, which is a straight out full-on country track. And this latest one's got a bit of it's still, very country, but it sort of crosses over. It's a bit of a country blues with a bit of rock in it as well. So I was lucky enough to work with a producer called Nick Dedea from the State, and he's worked with everyone from, Casey Chambers here in Australia and Powderfinger, but he's also worked with Bruce Springsteen and Pearl Jam and all these big acts from the States. So he's sort of put his own stamp on the song and really, we're really happy with it.
The film clip, we got a bit of a sneaky peek at it yesterday. Where was that actually recorded? And tell us a little bit about the film clip.
I can't take a lot of credit for it. I have to handball that one to my wife because she's amazing with all the creative and concepts, and I just said, look, I'm going to leave it in your trusty hands and you just work your magic. And we found this amazing location in northern New South Wales, and we were looking for an old rundown deserted barn, and we happened to find this perfect spot, and the guy happened to at the perfect time, he just was driving along on his tractor and he stopped and he said, yeah, no worries, you can shoot it here, or, just swing me a carton of beer and we're all good. So we shot the clip at this amazing location and it worked out really well. So it was perfect. So we were very lucky.
It's also very exciting for you being added to the Plantation Festival for a couple of reasons. One, it's close to home.
Yeah, it is. I'm stoked. You don't get the chance to play many festivals literally pretty much in your own backyard. It's exciting, and there's a great lineup. Very lucky that the promoters were keen to put me on the bill, so it worked out well.
And for those at home that haven't heard yet, because the Plantation Festival, 21st November down there at Yatala, John Stone, Scott Collier and Cody Prevost coming out from the US. Then we also have the Viper Creek Band, Brigand Shaw. Caitlin Shadbolt was added today as along with Casey Barnes. So already it's a huge lineup and one not to be missed. And as you said, Casey, it's right here in Queensland and in your backyard.
It sure is, and yeah, hopefully everyone from Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, Gold Coast. If you're a country music fan, it's going to be a big day. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, the new single, it's called "The One You Love," and we're going to preview it right now. You'll be able to buy that on iTunes, all the normal places from there. Why not have a look at the film clip and see if you can see the tractor in the background, maybe, and get a story for there.
You should have done a bit of a... Go on.
I was going to say, keep an eye out for our good friend who's the girl in the clip who's she's like this badass with she's got whips and chains and axes, and it's full on, like she's like this full on badass that you wouldn't want to mess with. So yeah, keep an eye out for her.
You know what you should have done? You should have got the guy on his tractor somewhere in the film clip, like a Where's Wally.
Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to run a competition, which I'm going to announce on my Facebook page sometime in the next week, and we're going to run a competition where it's going to be like a Where's Wally thing, where you've got to look out for a really specific thing in the clip that we've planted, and if you find it, we're going to give away a couple of prizes. So
so there you go. People at home, make sure that you stick close to Casey Barnes on Facebook and get all the clues and hints and what's coming up. Sounds good.
Great to catch up with you again, Casey, as it always is. Here's the brand new single, "The One You Love."